Hi, my name is Tom Hoeffel, and this channel is all about helping students learn chemistry. In this video, we're going to start talking about the identification of different functional groups. I would recommend watching the previous video, which is just explaining the functional groups. This video is kind of like an add-on to that particular video to where we can practice through some identification of these functional groups. So let's take a look at these six and let's see if we can figure out what category they belong in. So this first one has the carbonyl, which is the carbon double bonded to the oxygen, somewhere in the middle. It's not on the ends. So where's the carbonyl in the middle? This guy is going to be a ketone. Now the way we number this is going to be from the right-hand side because it's closer to the right-hand side than it is the left-hand side. We got 5 carbons, all with single bonds, so we're going to normally name that pentane, but since it's a carbonyl in the middle, it belongs to this category called ketones. So I'm going to take off the E and add ONE, and it's located on the 2, so we're going to call this 2-pentanone. So it belongs in this category that we call ketones, and it's going to end with ONE. How about number 2? Okay, number 2, we have a carbonyl on the very end. Okay, if we have a carbonyl on the very end, that means it belongs to the group aldehydes. And the way we name it is from the end. So this is the first carbon. Remember, there's no carbon right here because there's an atomic symbol. So the first carbon's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 carbons. It's going to be pentane. But we're going to take off the ending. Okay, and since it's an aldehyde, we're going to add Al. So it's pentanal on the 1. Come over here and we take a look at this one. Okay, the way we're going to number it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what makes this special is it has the hydroxyl group. Okay, now that hydroxyl group can be anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's on the end or a bend. If you have a hydroxyl group, that means you have an alcohol. So this belongs into the group of alcohols. Okay, and because it's on the 2, we're going to call it 2-pentane. We take off the E, but this time we're going to add OL. So ONE for the ketone, OL for the alcohol, and Al for the aldehyde. This fourth one has a carbonyl and a hydroxyl on the same carbon, and it's on the end, so it's a carboxylic acid. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be 1-pentanoic acid. Over here, we got the NH2. The NH2 is the amine. And for the amine, we're just numbering these. There's 3 of them, so we call it propylamine. Okay, and this one has 1, 2 carbons on both sides as far as their side chains. So we got ethyl groups on both sides, but it's a carbon chain that's interrupted by an oxygen. I don't have anything here because that's too lengthy to write down, but an ether is a carbon chain that's interrupted by an oxygen. We got some carbons that interrupted by the oxygen. So this indeed is an ether. And since we got ethyl groups on both sides, we're going to call it a diethyl ether. So this is just a quick video to quiz you on the different types of functional groups. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment.